It's your famous crackhead, Mr. Spunky London. I'm gonna have to put a sensor beep over Spunky. YouTube. Oh, stop swearing. Sake. Good morning, you absolutely beautiful subscribers. I should probably start driving because I've been sitting here for about half an hour on the phone. Welcome to a not so well, Englandshire is always beautiful, but it's slightly grey today. We literally had Mediterranean Spanish weather for the last week, and then today it is slightly cooler. But yeah, still lovely nonetheless. I'm just on my way up to the farm. I'm going to be doing a little bit more S14 diagnosis today. Dan Joyce has very kindly been sending me a few little tips on Instagram, and loads of you guys also put loads of cool comments in the comment section, so I'm going to go through some of your comments as well today, and we'll try and do a little bit more fault finding. Quick little thank you to the 5 new patrons we had over the Easter weekend. Massive thanks to you guys. We had Kyle, we had James, we had Ben, we had Neil, and we had Harvey. I think I said Harvey last week, but yeah, anyway, massive thanks to all of you guys, absolute stars. Anyway, my main objective today is to carry on with the 14 and get it closer and closer to doing an actual skidderoo. So yeah, I'll see you guys down at the farm in about, that's 5, but in about 10 minutes. Oh, grey or breakfast? Earl Grey. Don't worry, we do not drink Earl Grey in this workshop. It tastes like flowers, man. Oh, thank you very much. No fat.
Yeah,
Why
I need
no fat? I think you need more fat. Then they do a more fat version.
Lightweight.
I think you should get more fat, mate. Nom nom.
What I do want to do is like...
You want a monkey lanyard?
Don't you? Yes, you do.
Yeah, boy. Spunky lanyards now in stock. Do a buy. The time has come to take off the wing and put it in the car. Excuse me, I'm filming. Can you get out of the way, please?
Sorry,
amateurs.
Sorry.
Amateurs everywhere, man.
Hollywood.
Big thanks to
so it could
Joshy,
be done in a few months.
who has renamed you Mizzo.
On
Mizzo, what's the Dizzo?
Mizzo, Mizzo, and now you're Mizzo.
Mizzo. I have had Minty as well. That's my ex.
And to be fair, I started calling you Mitty yesterday.
Mitty, see, close. I think that's how Minty happened. It was a drinking name, so it's like my drinking alias.
First port of call is moving the party bus out the way. I'll probably do need the keys though, that would help. Beep, 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 beep. God, Calibra looking absolutely sexual. Next episode coming up real soon. Oh, this is so much easier. So yeah, if you guys want to follow all these lovelies, rather than me having to put these very lengthy tags in the videos, you can follow them all here. So we have Mr. Mizzo, we have Mr. Scouse, we have Mr. K, we have Mr. Lozzie, good old Spunky, and we've got Wasteman himself, Mr. Ryan Riffs, you absolute legend. He said, you know, Monkey, you can let the car idle and spray brake cleaner around the intake manifold or anywhere a vacuum leak could be. If you hear the idle change in any way, there's the leak.
Okay, so if it'll idle, we're going to spray brake cleaner at it and see what happens.
Yes. We've sprayed brake cleaner in various different places, and it doesn't really seem to affect the idle. It is quite hard for us to sort of determine that because the idle is so erratic. Jamie K just made a good point that it's worth checking the loom that's in the or under the front wing, just to make sure it hasn't rubbed away with the tyre sort of compressing on it. So that's the next port of call. As you guys have probably seen on my 15, it's quite a popular mod to actually tuck the loom up away from the wing. If we look up here, you can actually see that the guy in Japan has got a Coors Light beer can on the loom.
I mean, the normal like spots that it hits
Kind of okay, and there's a big old crazy plate kind of smushed in.
Did notice that this pipe was loose, so we've now just tightened up all the Jubilee so it's proper solid. We're now just going over the other silicone joinings just to make sure they're all tight, nice and tight. Mr. Dan Joyce very kindly put a little thing here about how to check the TPS, the throttle position sensor. So if you guys want to check it as well, that's how you do it. In basic, with the ignition on and the throttle closed, you should be getting a 0.35 volt reading on your multimeter. And then when you open the throttle, it should climb to around about 5 volts. So that's what we're going to check now.
Put it flat out open.
Yeah.
4.1. That might be the battery now. But effectively, like, that's reading a range. Yeah. So it's not. That's not the issue because it's reading a range of throttle.
Yeah, it's doing its job.
Yeah. So even if it's like not quite the right voltage, this car's been mapped to that voltage. So yeah, that's not the problem.
Mr. Nom Nom. EBISU.
Mr. Scousey has just ordered some new spark plugs for the S14, so they'll be here in about 45 minutes. So we're going to swap those over. And yeah, see if it makes any difference.
Mito's S15. Looking rather nom-nom. Front wings are now installed, looking pretty cool. Slightly differently done as well. That's obviously the original wing and he's cut out the front wing here. Pretty cool to be fair, it's a little bit different. Usually the wing will go all the way up here to the A pillar, but yeah, he's done a little cut and I think it looks quite cool to be fair. Also note that he's using rivets down here to kind of match up with the rivets on the rear quarter. Monky, nom nom. This will give you guys a kind of a rough indication of what my car will look like because I've actually got the same front wings and the same rear quarters. Mine won't be cut like this, they'll run all the way up to the A pillar, so it'll be nice to sort of see the contrast. Front bumper on this is pretty cool, it's an original aero item. Now getting pretty rare and pretty expensive as well, they go for pretty big money. Quick little look in the engine bay. Definitely a bit more presentable than the S14 one. Lovely Blitz SUS. Hopefully we'll steal this at some point. I thought that said no funds, but it says no fluids.
I mean, same thing.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool under here to be fair. A nice sort of simple setup, but it looks effective. We'll be the judge once it's all up and running, but yeah. Lots of exciting nuggets coming up. In the meantime, me and Mr. Witto are going to play with the big wang.
Witto?
Before we go and take it off completely, we're just going to remove the sort of mounting plates here, lower it down back onto the original mounting plates and see what it looks like. Do you reckon this will fix the misfire?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. One massive BGW.
Wow, look how sun-scorched it is.
Yes, it needs a little bit of lacquering, I feel. That side's not too bad. That side, it's definitely seen a few rising suns, hasn't it?
Dude, this is huge. It's like a surfboard. Hang on, is it taller than me?
Put it down. It literally is.
Wow. That's like, I'm like 180 centimetres.
Yeah,
what are you?
That's a big wang.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
I am not 6 foot.
Now we've got the original mounts exposed, we can grab the wing again, fix it on and see what it looks like a little bit lower down.
I mean, should have just stopped. It looks horrendous, mate.
Well, as you guys have probably gathered, Mytho really wants this spoiler.
Look at the angle it sits at. I mean, that's awful. You can't have a wing like that. I've not sabotaged that in the slightest.
Right, let's get a proper perception on what this actually looks like. It looks better now, man.
Ah, dude, there's like spiders living in it.
This is now version 2, so you've seen the car with the spoiler really high in the air. This is now the car with the spoiler kind of sort of a bit more, not low mounted, but a bit more mid mounted.
Well, I mean, how it's intended to be,
yeah,
really.
Rather than in the sky. So yeah, let us know below in the comment section.
Terrible! Get rid of it!
So yeah, let us know below what you guys think of the spoiler sitting a little bit lower down. Should we just take it off now the mounts are probably a bit of a
Yeah,
pain in the
take
arse.
it off.
No, not permanently.
No, but just get rid of it. It'll be fine. No one needs to know.
Maybe we'll just take it off now and see what it looks like without a mount, without a wang.
Look at that.
Okay, it's one of those.
Hey, God, look at them. These are awful. Terrible wing mounts.
Lovely made as well. I love the little rubber bits.
They've got studs actually. They are really nicely done. Remove the rubber.
Cool. Right.
Right.
Let's have another little look. That's the only reason it had a spoiler, so the boot shut.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Right, so yeah, that is the car now without a spoiler at all.
I mean, that looks amazing, Toe. Honestly, it's so much better without that wing. I think you should definitely leave the wing off. I'll take care of it for you, mate.
Shut up, you. I'm not going to
Give my opinion yet. I've got an opinion in my head, but I want to hear what you guys want to do. We've got 3 looks essentially. We've got a high up spoiler, we've got a mid-mounted spoiler, and we've got no spoiler. So yeah, let us know below in the comment section. We have been informed that the plugs are going to be here tomorrow. Yeah. So unfortunately, we can't do any more 3-cylinder misfires this evening.
I mean, it's on 4, just kind of.
It's just about on 4, 3.5 maybe.
3.5, yeah.
Friday we're doing the Calibra, and then Saturday me and Mr. Mizzo will be picking up the S14 back up again. If you guys have got any sort of solutions or possible ideas of what the hell is going on with this car, feel free to put a comment down below in the comment section. As always, hope you guys enjoyed this cheeky little video. Bye from me, bye from Mr. Mizzo, and bye from those 2 crackheads in there.